What's going on, y'all? 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 It's David David. Oh man. What's going on, y'all? It's David David, and I have been asked a whole lot about how do I know what runes to keep and what runes to sell. So I made a video just for that. I'll be breaking it down into 3 separate sections: early, mid, and late game rune farming, and depending on where you're at, the rules for runes will change. For early game rune farmers, players that are like pre-Fafnir 5, I'd focus on getting runes from the story mode stages while you work on progressing your account. Don't worry too much about grinding runes here, because just about all of the runes that you get at this stage in the game are going to be sold later on, unless of course you find like some crazy 5 or 6 star legendary rune in the silver coin store. Runes that you're looking for here are runes that just really fulfill your set bonuses, because it's hardly worth focusing on the perfect substats for 3 and 4 star runes because they won't be used later on. So farm adventure mode, get those sets filled out for your 3 and 4 star runes, and definitely do not level any 3 or 4 star rune at this stage past plus 12. This is also a time where flat runes are perfectly okay to run on 2, 4, and 6 slots, such as a flat HP or attack rune for slot 2. Ultimately, if you are at this point in the game, just level up like the bare minimum and save your resources and work on progressing deeper into the game. For mid-game rune farmers, players that are starting to break into Fafnir 5 and 6, and maybe even 7, it becomes a little more worth your while to farm some Fafnir, only as long as you are progressing elsewhere still. Like, do not just spend all day farming Fafnir 5 when you could be progressing in the rest of the game to work your way into Fafnir 11. Starting at floor 5 in Fafnir, you can start acquiring 5-star runes, and starting at floor 7, you have the chance to drop 6-star runes. At this point, you should work on getting 5-star runes from Fafnir, story mode, or your path guides, and start getting rid of your 3-star runes from early game rune farming. Flat runes on 2, 4, and 6 are still decent at this level for 3-star and even some 4-star units, but definitely keep the percent rolls on 5-star runes at this point. You should also keep 4-star or 5-star 1, 3, and 5 slot runes that are blue or above in quality if they have good substats on them. Subs like speed, crit rate, HP percent, and attack percent are all really good at this stage in the game. Just like in early game, however, don't waste your resources on getting any rune that is under 6-star over plus 12. It's honestly just not worth it. Now for my end game rune farmers, players who can start doing Fafnir 11 and Armory 11 on a consistent basis, the game becomes a lot more specific and a lot more grindy. Once you start building up your collection of 5 and 6 star runes, you're going to want to weed through the bad ones and keep the good ones. For the 2, 4, and 6 slots, I would suggest only keeping the purple and above rarity ones with substats that you want and maxing them out. Only keep the substats that are important for the rune set. For example, like a Swift rune with like a speed substat, or a Havoc rune with a crit chance substat. Only keep the blue and purple 1, 3, and 5 slot runes if they have substats that you need, and if they don't roll into those stats, then just trash them or save them for crafting fodder if they're 6-star. For the legendary 1, 3, and 5 slot runes, use them if they have at least 3 rolls into the substat that you want, otherwise use them for crafting fodder. However, if they are 2, 4, or 6 slot runes, as long as the main stat is what you want, always keep these, because these are the runes that you should be reforging. As you progress more and more and build up your collection, start selling and foddering blue runes and even purple runes to make room for the legendary runes. And that about wraps it up for my really quick rune farming guide. Please make sure to join my Discord. I'm going to throw the link right up here on screen and even down below in the description. Please make sure to go there if you have any questions at all. And please make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below on the video, and subscribe button and notification bell. You already know what it is if you enjoyed this content, because you already know that I always appreciate you guys that do so. Thank you all for watching to the end, and I will check you all in my next video. See ya!